And welcome to another session of Sunday Setups. Accompanied with me today are my main compadres, Lit Capital. Josh, how you doing, sir? Past the
I'm
pips,
doing well, my bro. Looking ahead for this week.
money day. And we've got accompanied with us on the show today, Jacob,
How you doing, brother? You good?
money day. And we've got last but not least, Mr. Tall, Dark and Handsome, Lit Cap Nath. How you doing, bro?
Yes, money day. I'm all good, bro. I'm all good.
Good to hear. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who can find this information valuable. And Lit Capital 2.0 is here, okay? 2.0 is here to give you guys an understanding on how you guys can tackle the Forex and really and truly the financial markets. So whether you guys are looking to learn stocks, cryptocurrency, or just get a deeper insight to how the world of economics work, be sure to head over to litcapital.co.uk. Get access to our trading community by heading over to our packages or checking out our Lit Lounge, and make sure you guys are really putting yourselves in a position where you can learn, interact, and trade. So without no further ado, we head over to the economic calendar, which is our usual Sunday ritual, and we look at what's happening throughout the week ahead. Excuse me. We look for what's happening throughout the week ahead. We don't really see much happening on Monday apart from the Bank of England speaking. Now, interestingly, when we checked the economical calendar for this month, we haven't seen a pound interest rate yet on the cards. So maybe they're going to just pop out of the blue announcing they've got an interest rate in the next couple of days or maybe the next week. Hopefully, we do see something from them. Moving into Tuesday, the markets are really only focusing around the pound again with another Bank of England speech. But going into Wednesday, we have the Canadian dollar interest rate. Of course, with the crude inventories check, we also have the inauguration of President Biden. So this can provide a lot of volatility and liquidity into the market. So it's expected to see some type of massive really shift with the dollar, so we'll keep you guys informed and up to date with that inside of the Discord. But Thursday we look at really closing the week pretty strong with the European Central Bank interest rate decision. We have mentioned over the past weeks there's been a lot of developments with the monetary policy and ECB talks, so we really do look to see if we can get some type of conclusion with what's going to happen with the euro moving forward. We've also got the unemployment rate for the Aussie on Thursday, but Friday really does look like quite a dull and boring day, just filled with loads of PMI. So with no further ado, I'll take you guys over to the charts and we'll really have a look at what we're trying to see throughout this week. I'm going to give you guys my attention on gold. We did have a candle down here, this daily candle that we wanted price to react from, which it did multiple times, 3 times if I can really just zoom in to show you guys. We got 3 separate reactions from this area, but didn't really give us the push we was looking for. And you know, after the second candle pushing back into the area and us failing to get a push above, we really started to understand that price action is very bearish right now, and for that reason we're probably going to get a continuation, which is just an accumulation here of redistribution. So from that being said, I can now remove my eye candle area. In fact, I'll leave this here just so that we can see how the market opens up towards this evening. But we have an area here now, which we always had, but this area beneath for the imbalance is probably now going to be our most favorite area. One of the reasons are we were looking, of course, to see price on the higher time frame. If I go to the monthly, we were looking to see price retrace back up, which it did, and then continue lower. We also know that from the smaller time frames, we haven't really seen a pullback. You know, gold's been very bullish over the past few months, and we're yet to really see price really push down to give us that nice clearance to actually go long. So from that being said, if I show you guys on the daily time frame, if I just measure out the fib here on the daily, here we are. Okay, cool. Not sure why this is giving me the wrong features. Is it going to give me the fib? Am I going to be lucky? No, I'm not going to be lucky. Okay, fine. Cool. We'll get over it. But I'll show you guys the fib. So if we fibbed from this low to this high, what we can see here is price is actually really resting now around a 62%, but it's mainly the sweet spot that we're interested in. That 70% that gives us another confluence with the imbalance, also gives us a lit block to play out of. You know, we get 3 reasons why we can see price pushing higher from this area. So we'd really like to see what happens for price to come down, break the 1800 level, and really consolidate, if not retrace, around the 1788 handle. So I'll be keeping you guys informed, up to date inside the Discord. If you're not inside there already, then you really are playing yourselves, and you should be heading over to litcapital.co.uk so you can get access to our trades, our setups, our live streams, and everything else that's lit. With that being said, I'm going to wait. I'm going to have my alert set around the 1800, 1815 handle just to see how price can react upon the open this evening. And I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date and informed inside the Discord. That's me done. Over to you, Nate.
Right. All right. Amazing. So you guys should be able to see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. So thank you for that, bro, first of all. So starting off, we are looking at Euro NZD on the weekly. As you guys can already see, we are actually in a bearish downtrend, if you will. So coming down now to the daily, what you can see is we are actually, well, what my focus is anyway, is I'm actually looking for us to kind of push up to the daily institutional candle. Now, if I come on the daily, on the line chart, sorry, you can actually see that obviously we've been making, you know, our lower lows, lower highs, and so on and so forth. So right now, as you can see, this institutional candle that I was just showing you, I was looking to play off, is actually at the previous high. So now if I come back over here and come down to the 4 hour, you can actually see a clearer picture of what I'm actually waiting for now. So narrowing down, you can actually see that, you know, the 4 hour institutional candle is still within that, in that area. Just below that, you can see we have imbalance as well. And if I just quickly highlight just below that, you can actually see that, you know, there are relatively equal highs in this area. So price does have, you know, a lot of reason to actually push back up into this area. And then last but not least, if I come down to the 1 hour, this is the candle that I've actually set my alert at. So just over here, you can see I've got an alert at 1.70268. So that is the candle that I will be looking to play off with my target just below the low that we are, you know, the most previous low, after taking out these lows over here. So that's it from me. You know, I hope you guys got some value from this. And now moving on to, I'm going to pass it over to Jacob. I'm going to start sharing my screen now. Over to you, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. All right, then, guys. I'm going to take you guys through 2 setups today, starting with GBP Swiss franc. So we went over this last week, and we was saying we was waiting for a deeper retracement to happen. And then come Monday, we actually pushed up. Last Monday, should I say, we pushed up a lot without actually getting any real retracement. And then on the Friday just gone, we start to see price come down. So what we're hoping for, as we can see from this push, we are anticipating a new high being made in order to capture the liquidity resting on these higher time frames from last year. So if we go to the 4 hour now, we can sort of see the play that we were having with these equal highs being made on last week and then actually coming down on the Friday. It's still not in an area where we are hoping to buy from. So if we go to the 1 hour, we can see some lower areas where we can potentially get a reaction from, starting with here. This is actually 50% of this swing. So I actually would like a proper retracement lower than that, but I'm not ruling out the fact that we could get a potential reaction from here to push up higher again. What we are anticipating is maybe this imbalance being filled and coming into the areas that we do look to take or basically construct valid retracements from and push up to those higher highs here. So we are still anticipating that swing trade. It's about being patient, guys, and waiting for it to play out. Last week, we were trying to see if we could get that play out in terms of a retracement, and we didn't. So we're just looking in the charts, waiting to see a valid retracement happen before we can anticipate higher prices being made. So this is definitely one that you don't want to miss out on. And if you're not in the Discord, please check out our website at litcapital.co.uk, where you can follow some rules and get access to our Discord. So this will be posted for all of the people in there in our community already. We are anticipating this happening at some point. It's getting closer. So that's that. My last setup for you guys is US30. So the Dow Jones, again, we was anticipating on the 4-hour a retracement. So what we got last week was a bit of an imbalance fill, and we had a bit of a reaction off of that, but now price closed by looking like it's continuing to head lower. So this area here, we can hopefully see from this 4-hour retracement swing, we could get a reaction to maybe wipe out these equal highs from this area. So really excited to see how this trade looks once it's in our area of interest, whilst also closing and filling the imbalance that is left. So that's exciting. One thing I will say about the US30 is that the overall picture here, if we rule out the 4-hour swing and we actually look at the daily swing, we didn't really get a reaction since we, not a reaction, excuse me, a retracement since we've made the new all-time highs. There's not really been no real deep valid retracement. So I'm aware of that. So I will be anticipating what the 4-hour swing structure wants to do when it gets to that zone. It wants to head lower, but if we get some consolidation within that area, that will be a good telltale sign that we can anticipate maybe price reacting to the upside and taking out these equal highs. So those are my main focuses coming into the week ahead. Of course, things can always change depending on how the market wants to open and stuff like that. But we're just going to let it play out and then react off of what we're seeing. So again, these will all be thrown in the Discord. Those looking to capitalize on it will be giving you live updates in there for you to benefit from. So if you're not in, again, get involved and get in touch. Come join our trading community. That's me done. I'm going to pass you over to Josh.
Thank you, my bro. So, of course, lastly, but definitely not least, I've got AUDJPY for you guys. So looking at things from a monthly perspective, if we have a look at the line chart just really quickly, we can see that price has closed above this previous lower high to then make that high. We've had a retracement and we've now had a continuation. So simply put, you know, the potential to the upside for AUDJPY is quite large. If we do have a look at these equal highs with some imbalance that's sitting above there, if we could get a retracement and get in, you know, this could be a very, very nice swing trade of around 450 pips. Having a look at the weekly now, you know, as I mentioned last week in last week's outlook, okay, we can see that price has mitigated out this candle once before and has now come back to the same area, and we're seeing price stalling once again. So if I do have a look at the daily time frame, I do have a daily area here where, simply put, looking for price to retrace to then continue the bullish trend. The picture is definitely a lot clearer in the 4-hour. Okay, we've got some imbalance remaining within that daily area that I showed you just a few seconds ago. Looking for price, looks quite similar to US30 actually. Just looking for price to retrace down lower, play into this 4-hour candle for price to then push up. We do have targets, you know, immediate targets at these equal highs above here. So if we could get into the move around 79.400, this could give us around 150 50 pips as the TP1. And yes, guys, that's pretty much it from all of us. All of our chart work will be sent out within the Discord, so make sure you head over to litcapital.co.uk just to gain of understanding and look around for what we offer and how they'll be able to suit your needs. Now, guys, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, every day is
Money day.
Money day.
Peace.